Guys, welcome back to our channel. We haven't been able to vlog because we've been sick. Josiah was sick, I was sick, and then Cameron got sick, so we have not been able to vlog. But for today's video, it's gonna be like a story time plus a get ready with me. I haven't done my makeup in a very long time, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's late at night. I just decided to like put makeup on because I haven't done it in a very long time. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and today's video is going to be my struggles with fertility and just the journey of me trying to conceive. Let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Okay, so first things first is this is my favorite foundation, but I ran out and I haven't had a chance to go buy it. But this is the Rare Beauty foundation, and this is in the shade 310W. It's not focusing. There it goes. So this is the Rare Beauty. You can see how empty and how much I tried to use this thing. So what I'm going to be using today is the Infallible. It's all dirty, but this is the one that I use. Infallible Pro Matte, and it's in the shade 106 Sun Beige. So I'm going to use that on my skin. Okay, so my fertility journey started back in 2015. I ended up getting married in 2015 to, I guess you can say, my high school boyfriend. We were together on and off for a total of like 10-11 years. But yeah, we got married in 2015, and that is whenever we started actually like trying to conceive. And prior to this, like we never really used any kind of form of birth control, so you know, it could have happened whenever. Oh my gosh, this shade, just, we're gonna work with it. Don't mind how it looks right now. I'm gonna look a little crazy. But yeah, so we started trying to officially conceive in 2015 after we got married. We tried for a couple of months, maybe like, I would say like about 6 months or so, and it never happened, right? And I'm not a patient person, so I went to the doctor and I wanted to go, you know, get checked and to make sure that everything was, you know, working properly, that like my ovaries were okay and all that stuff. And my doctor, or my gynecologist, was like, everything looks good, like you're just, you know, you just need to be patient and it'll happen. You know, a lot of couples try and they don't succeed until like after a year, and you've only been trying, I think we were trying for like 6 months. I was like, well, you know what, I still want like an ultrasound done. I want to see if my ovaries are, you know, doing okay and everything is working, because I did have really heavy periods and I did have like really bad cramping, so I always thought like something was wrong with me, or you know, I had PCOS or some kind of thing. The doctor ended up scheduling an ultrasound. After that, she told me that I had like 2 small cysts in my ovaries. I think it was like my left ovary. And she was like, oh, but that's not anything to worry about. Like, it's probably not the reason why you're not getting pregnant. It's just a lot of women have these cysts. So she put me on birth control for like about 3 months, and she was like, it should, you know, they should go away and you should be able to conceive. So after I finish my foundation, I am going to use this concealer right here. It is by Tarte. It's the Shape Tape. It's not focusing, but this is 29 and light medium. So after I got the birth control and I did what the doctor had told me, I started trying to conceive. I believe I did get pregnant, and I think I had like an early miscarriage. I think it was like, I don't know what it's called, I forgot, but if I Google it, I'll put the word right here, but don't pay attention to my beauty blender. It's really, really messy. It's dirty. I think I had like an early like miscarriage, and after that I just didn't want to try anymore. I just didn't want to like, I just didn't want to try. I was like, I'm done trying, and you know, if it happens, it happens. If, you know, I just didn't want to have it in my mind like that I was trying, you know. That happened in 2015, and my ex-husband and I ended up separating in 2019, and I believe it was all for a reason. I believe that it was meant to happen that way, because in all this time that I was trying to conceive, we just had a very bad marriage. It was really, really bad, and we just weren't meant for each other. We were very toxic, very, very toxic to each other, and everyone would tell me like, well, maybe it's just not meant to be. Maybe you guys, you know, y'all are not meant to be together. Maybe that's why God doesn't want to give you a child. Like, I don't know, like that's what people would always tell me, and they would just tell me like, you know, maybe he's not the guy that you're supposed to have a baby with. And I was just like, no, you know, like we're gonna have a baby together. And I just kept having like faith, and I kept praying, and I just really thought that it was going to happen. Okay, so after I finish my concealer, I'm gonna put this on to set it. It is the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and this stuff gets everywhere. So I gotta be careful because I'm wearing black. So you're probably gonna see all the freaking powder all over my jacket, all over my sweater. So people would always tell me that like maybe it just wasn't, you know, meant to be with him. And you know, for some of the people that may be watching this video that knew us, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, we weren't right for each other, and we just had a lot of issues, and there was a lot of cheating, a lot of lying. You know, we just weren't great for each other, and I suffered a lot in that relationship, in that marriage. I suffered so much, and I don't know why we both stayed, because I know that he wasn't happy, I wasn't happy, so I really don't know why we stayed for as long as we did. So I just prayed, and I prayed, and I was like, maybe our marriage will get better. Maybe, you know, if I keep praying, if I keep, you know, just believing, everything will be okay. But it wasn't okay. It was not okay. At the beginning of 2019, he told me that he didn't want to have kids anymore. He told me that kids weren't in his future anymore, and he didn't want to have a baby. He didn't want to keep trying anymore. He decided that that was his future, was that he didn't want to be a dad. He didn't want me to get pregnant. He didn't want that in our marriage. And that broke me. That broke me, because he knew how much I wanted a baby. He knew how much I wanted this. So I was torn. I was like, do I stay with this man and save my marriage, or do I leave him because he doesn't want babies? He doesn't want kids anymore. So, you know, we talked about it, and I decided, you know what, if you don't want kids, then I'm fine with that. Then I won't have kids, you know. And he knew, and I knew that that wasn't true. You know, I wanted to be a mom more than anything in the world. So we both knew that that was a lie, that it wasn't gonna work out. But I was trying to do anything in my power to like keep my marriage, you know, alive, and keep my marriage, like, you know, to make it work. a little bit after that, we just kept having a lot of problems, a lot of issues. And within all that, like, I was always getting, like, this is TMI, but I was getting like a lot of infections, and just like all these things were happening to my body, and I kept having to go to the doctor and get these problems fixed. And I thought in my head, like, is he cheating on me? Like, why am I getting all these infections, and why is all this stuff happening to me? It was just like, I would always ask him, and of course he would say no, that he wasn't cheating on me, but he was. After that, we were just having problems, and then we ended up separating. He ended up leaving, and who would have thought that that was the best decision that he made for both of us, because now I have Josiah and I have Cameron, and you know, I'm in this loving relationship that we communicate, and we, you know, we understand each other, and we're faithful, you know, we're honest. The point of all of this is I was with someone who I knew I wasn't meant to be with. Like, I always felt something, like someone telling me, and I always think that it was God, that God was telling me, like, this isn't the guy for you. You're not meant to be with this person. And I just kept going back, and I kept trying, and even after he cheated on me, I would still go back, and after he would lie and cheat, I would still stay. And I think God was just like, what do I have to do to get you to like leave? Like, this is not the guy you're supposed to be with. And then finally, when he ended up leaving, I took a whole year being single and just finding myself. And after like about 5 months of us being separated, he got a girl pregnant. He got a girl pregnant. I didn't find out right away, but I did find out a couple of months later. I think she was about, the girl that he was with, I think she was about like 3 months when I found out. And it was the craziest thing, because the way I found out was just by a feeling. Like, I just had this feeling out of nowhere, and I was like, like, he got a girl pregnant. Like, he got a girl pregnant. Like, he got a girl pregnant. And then like, it got confirmed, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm the problem. Like, I am the problem. Like, I'm the one who can't have kids. I'm the one who can't have kids. Like, you know, he is having a baby now, so obviously his stuff was working, and now, like, maybe it's me. Maybe my ovaries are fucked up, or maybe, you know, something like, it's maybe, I don't know. That was what was going through my head, was like, I'm the problem. Before I go on with the story, I'm gonna use this Anastasia Modern Renaissance. It's all dirty, but yeah, so I was like, I was just devastated. I thought that I was the problem. Like, I was like, oh my God, for sure, like, that's it, you know, like, I'm the problem. And then I just kept praying, and I started going back to church, and that's whenever I reconnected with Cameron. So we reconnected, and the rest is history. The rest is history. You know, we started dating, and then shortly I found out I was pregnant. So the story of all this is, I was with someone who I wasn't meant to be with, who was very bad for me. We were both very toxic to each other, not a great marriage. Never like get pregnant, never get pregnant, never get pregnant. I would take all these pregnancy tests, negative, 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 negative. Then I met, or reconnected with Cameron. Great relationship, great person, great, everything was falling into place, and then I ended up pregnant. That is my story. That is my story, and I'm not even finished with my makeup, but let me finish this off camera, and then I will come back. Okay, I look super crazy, but I forgot I used the wrong brush. I forgot to put on blush. And yeah, I look crazy. In person, like in the mirror, it doesn't look that bad, but I haven't worn makeup in a very long time, so no judging. I kind of forgot how to put on makeup. If you guys can hear that in the background, that's my neighbor turning on their water. This is the one thing I hate about living in these apartments, is that. That is my fertility and trying to conceive story. It took me a very long time to get to where I am, and I am very, very happy. You know, I have a loving fiance and a happy, healthy boy. So okay, wait, so when I put blush, I use this big fluffy brush that has nothing on it, and I just blend everything together. And I usually do my brows and stuff, but I'm not going anywhere. I was just bored and I wanted to do my makeup and make this video. I prayed and I prayed, and I just went through so much. And I cried, I was depressed, and if you guys know me in real life, you know what I've been through, and you've seen what I've been through. And now, like, my life has just completely turned around, and I'm so thankful, so thankful for everything, and I have no regrets, because I am the person I am today because of everything that I've been through in my past life. So, and I'm just more grateful for everything because of what I've experienced. So, but anyways, that is it for the video. Oh, I have a band-aid on. I don't want to flick you guys off, but I have a band-aid on because you can see how long my nails are. Well, I was out and about all day today with my mom, and when we were leaving Walmart, I was trying to open like the car, like the back, what is it called? I forgot what it's called, the trunk. I was trying to open the trunk, like the back, and I'm very what does Cameron say? It's tosca, like in Spanish, but I'm very rough. Cameron says I'm really rough with things. So I was like trying to open the trunk, and I just flung it open, and I broke my nail, but like it went like really down into my nail, so it hurts really bad. So I'm gonna cut them right now and all that. So anyways, okay, so this is where I'm gonna end the video, guys. We will be trying to vlog hopefully this weekend, because we're gonna get the boys, they're gonna come over, and yeah, but let me go spend time with my man. He's in the living room right now, and I'm gonna go spend time with him. Josiah's asleep, so I will see you guys in the next video. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel and click that bell for notifications so you can be notified whenever we do post. But anyways, we will see you guys in the next vlog. Love you.